Welcome to What's Your Passion? To live out your nature into full-on inspired expression, to fall in love with your ideas, to receive answers of yes from within, to activate dreams with the essence of pure willpower, to be true to the self as you dedicate now moments of celebrating your deepest desires as you accomplish why you are here. Come join us. From London to Paris, Switzerland, New York to Los Angeles, DJ Syncity has spun her magical turntable for some of the top elite in the music, fashion, sports, and corporate business world. It's not a party if she's not present with her rhythmic electric beats. She makes it happen. And welcome once again to What's Your Passion? I'm Sharon Rose Washington, author, healer, and life coach. And today I am enthused to have a wonderful guest with me. Her name is Catherine, but she's known as DJ Syncity. Hi, DJ Syncity.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you today?
Great.
You look fantastic.
As you are.
Thank you. And we've got the view back here in beautiful Culver City, Los Angeles, California, which is inspirational.
Yes, very beautiful day.
Now, Syncity, DJ Syncity, where did you get the name from?
From Herbie Lovebug. He's the one that started Kid and Play and Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
And at that time, he was an executive at the MCA, and he developed me as an artist during that time.
Okay, now when we say artist, because knowing your background, I've had the pleasure to meet you previously to now, and knowing your background, you came out as a breakdancer.
Yes.
Which, that I just want to know where you grew up, when did you first start breakdancing?
I started breakdancing in my teens.
Okay.
When I used to be fascinated by the neighborhood kids, and they used to just like fascinate me. They didn't want to teach me.
Okay. Were you younger than some of the kids in the neighborhood?
Yes. Okay. I was always wanted to be part of like the older kids, yeah. And I was only, I think probably like 12, 13 years old. And I would just mimic them. And
okay.
Yeah, okay. That's how I got.
And so you try to hang in there, and you learn. So basically, you learned on your own from watching them.
Yeah, because they didn't want to teach me.
Okay.
Because they were like, girls don't break dance.
Okay, so which means that you have innately the gift to be able to mimic or watch something and then kind of take it and own it.
Yes. When I was 7, 8 years old, I used to mimic Paula Abdul and Janet Jackson.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So are they still someone that you kind of admire at the work?
Of course.
Yeah.
They're legendary.
Now, where did you take the breakdancing to? Did you begin to do anything professional in dance?
Yes. Eventually, I moved to New York.
Okay.
And for a year, it was kind of hard. I didn't really have a way of working, so I was breakdancing in Times Square for a year, and
whoa! But
I was homeless. I was struggling for a whole year, up until somebody heard of me and they invited me to an audition, and I had my first tour with R. Kelly as Foxy Brown's backup dancer.
Wow! Yeah. Now, when you say first, we're going to go back to Montreal. When did you leave Montreal?
I was probably 17, 18.
At 18, you took off, and New York obviously was a huge city. Yes. It wasn't something you expected.
Yes, well, I was going back and forth ever since I was 14.
Okay.
Road trips, auditions, 8 hours road trip for
wow.
An audition.
Wow.
I really wanted it badly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you go to New York, and not completely prepared. You're 18 years old.
Right.
So, and you find yourself homeless.
Yes.
And so tell me, because what I see sitting in front of me, and first of all, I want to thank you for sharing that with us, for being so open to share that, because a lot of people out there, they don't realize that when they see someone like you, and you mentioned R. Kelly, you mentioned other artists, breakdancing. You're a DJ that literally, and we'll get to this, you tour internationally around the world and have some of the top clients in the world, that you actually went to the city at 18 of New York and found yourself homeless. What is something that you would say to yourself that literally got you out of that position?
Being homeless?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just hoping every day that I would get my break. I just had to make something happen.
that there.
Yeah.
So is that what you would say?
Yeah, gotta make it happen.
Got to make it happen.
Yeah.
I think that's like a perfect mantra for anybody out there. And this show is especially for young people that need inspiration. You're amazing in your inspiration. From breakdancing, engineer work, technical work in the studios engineer, to DJing.
Yes.
DJ Syncity. Who are some of your clients?
I go from BMW, Calvin Klein, Tiger Woods.
I can help you with that.
Yes.
Because you also have Coors
Yes.
and Fashion Week.
Yes.
And I also read somewhere that you're going to be going to Disneyland.
Yes.
So you're going to be spinning records Disneyland?
Yes, I am.
NBA?
Yes.
Budweiser?
Budweiser.
Now, NBA, you actually do parties for the players?
Yes, I do.
What is one of the most favorite places that you've spun records for?
Probably Switzerland.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it takes you traveling. So you've
Yes.
been all over the world, because we said internationally.
Yes.
So tell me, what was the party like in Switzerland?
It felt rich.
Okay.
I felt the people over there were very welcoming.
Yeah.
They speak 3 to 4 language like every day. Well, I love Portuguese language very much, and the food was it was
amazing.
Amazing, yeah. The view, beautiful too.
Did you get a chance to spend just some quality time there too, or?
Oh yes, a little bit. I got to visit.
So your schedule, is it a little hectic, or?
It depends what kind of project I'm working on. If I'm on tour with an artist, most likely I don't really have time, because it's day in, day out. We get in the venue, we do our shows, and then we hop on the bus again.
Okay.
So I've basically toured the United States 5-6 times.
So you're right in the thick of things with what you love to do.
Indeed.
Because you love music. Now, tell me, because you're a break dancer, you've done break dancing, and also you do the spinning, the turntables.
Yes.
Isn't that like something amazing to be able to interpret the music in both ways that you do it? And how do you feel when you connect to a crowd?
I pretty much feel like I am them, because when I started dancing, I was feeling the music, and then whenever I play the music, I want the people to feel the way I feel, so it's vice versa. So what makes it really beautiful is like they give me the energy and I give them the energy,
right?
And it's just like back and forth.
Right. Now you have a really, really busy schedule. If you could just take some time just to yourself and just go away from everything and be really passionate about what you're doing, what would you do? What would you do?
Just run.
Just run?
Yes.
Like physically, like not a marathon?
No, just run wherever.
Just run wild?
Yes.
I love it. Because I could just see you running. I could see the hair flowing and people just there just saying, where is she going? And the answer wouldn't be there, because you'd just be running.
Yes. Like Forrest Gump.
That's freedom.
Across America.
That's freedom.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate having you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us for What's Your Passion?
Each and every one of us can make a difference. If you'd like to share what's your passion or what passion means to you, go to www.lightuponlightcreations.com. Check out our blog, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. You may inspire us to invite you on the show to tell us what's your passion. Until next time, live your passion.